This is going to be a fun conversation. It's Mike Jones. We have some forever friends of DC 101 joining us, Marc Roberge and Chris Culos of O.A.R. What's up, boys?
And
Hey,
Guys, thanks for taking some time to talk today. And there's so much I want to get into. 30 years of O.A.R, new music. You're coming home for the tour back here in the DMV. Ocean's calling as well. Does it blow your mind to think that it's been 30 years now? 1996 when you started this band, and oh my God, it's lasted this long.
honestly, it's wild. I mean, we started as friends just jamming in the basement and thinking about this idea of just wanting to play music. And 30 years later, I mean, and just to be out there with all of these, everyone's kind of grown up with us, and that's just the coolest part.
Absolutely. Marc, what about you, man? 30 years. Does it just, wow.
I mean, I get after it sometimes and I become a bit of a mess and I go down the rabbit hole and I really start to think about it it's one of those nostalgic moments where it feels great and then it feels bad and then it feels right because it's a lot. And this year that switched into full mode celebration. It went from like, oh man, it went by so fast to let's celebrate every second of it. And that's where we're at right now. So it's been an enjoyable thing. And we really have taken all the stress out of it and just like dove right in the celebration.
Well, it's pretty cool to think that it started really right down the street from DC 101 here, like 5 minutes away at Wooten, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up on this. They're moving Wooten, which really sucks.
Buddy, I mean, listen, the whole thing, Chris and I grew up a stone's throw away from Wooten. We're getting rid of the house, you're all these things. You're looking at a brand new landscape over there, and unfortunately the events of this year and spoken briefly with the principal there. We're looking forward to doing something together to celebrate once again the good times because I think, look, that's what you got to do. You're not gonna It's a foregone conclusion. It seems like they've made this decision way prior to any meeting. So uh we're just gonna have to celebrate the time we had at Wooten and really enjoy it. Rockville is the best home we ever could have dreamed about having. It went from a tiny town into a major city, all in that 30 years.
Well, we could talk about dumb local decisions all day long, but let's talk more about 30 years of O.A.R. We got the new song first off, which is really cool. Three Tinted Windows. And it just feels like this is a new song going, telling this story, but it belongs with all the other ones with O.A.R. Just feels like it sets right in there with everything else with you guys.
Right. I don't think it behooves us to try and create songs sonically or thematically that are fitting into any sort of current anything. We're just making these songs from the same point of view that we always had, which was a group of friends from the same place, enjoying this like opportunity we have at living life. The little things, man. Driveways, backyards, stairwells, hallways, conversations, waking up in the morning too damn early, feeling weird about it, and then the day turns good. This song is about all those things because that's what life is. It's like you wake up, you have one day. I mean, there's no yesterday, there's no tomorrow, right? The whole album takes place in one day, but it's an entire 30 years. So I think that we're just trying to tell the same story we're all living, which is what the secret sauce of O.A.R. has always been, is just tell it like it is, talk about your friends, try not to say anything too rude.
Now, Chris, I'll ask you because Marc's probably better at keeping his lips sealed than you might be. What's the news on the new album then? I'll see if we can get the secret from you, sir.
Well, we are like really at the final stages of putting this bad boy together. We've been in the studio all this week. You can see Mark's in there right now. I'm at my home studio, but we've been meeting up in New York, recording together live, like in the same room. And it has this live band energy. And I think with technology and changes and music, it has just gone, it's night and day different than when we started. And to be back working together in the same room writing songs with my best friends, it's such a fun experience, and it's really giving this album, like Marc just talked about, it comes down to family and friends, and that's our life experience. We've always told that, and we're not doing anything different there. But what's really fun about this album is that you hear that we're the same band, but you can hear just like kind of growth and experience that we've had. And it's just the same version of us with just a next level approach to the playing and the sounds. And it just feels so recognizable, of being O.A.R. And I'm really excited to get it out there this summer.
Well, then also we have the tour coming up, and you said family and friends, Chris. It's going to be a night of family and friends, July 24th at Merriweather. I have to imagine that this is going to be one of your favorite shows on the whole tour. Getting to play at Merriweather, everyone from around here, when they play there, they always say how special it is.
It's huge. It's nuts. I mean, we went to a million shows growing up when we were kids. It's just my favorite place ever. It's going to be a huge celebration. I mean, we're basically playing songs from every era and mixing in some new music, and it's just going to really feel like a big celebration.
I talked to the guys in All Time Low when they had played at Merriweather, and they said the guest list was so huge, like biggest of the entire tour. Has it already started for you guys? Do you have people coming out of the works from everywhere?
Hey, this is a great opportunity to send a message to everyone we know and love. We used to have very big guest lists, and now we don't have guest lists. We just have our wives and kids. That's it. And everyone else, you're welcome to hang. There's the guest list thing is a crazy thing because in the beginning you don't realize you pay for everything. Now we
Those were the good old days.
I will say then everyone can get their tickets for July 24th at Merriweather and everywhere. LiveOAR.com. I'll be the bad guy on this one and say LiveOAR.com.
Yeah. Well, what's
And also,
funny is that like our family and closest friends are the ones that are like, "Hey, I want to buy them. What's the best way to buy them?" It's the rando friends you get like, "Hey, can I get backstage passes?" You're like, that's not even a thing, really, backstage passes.
I haven't seen you since third grade. What are you talking about here, dude?
That's crazy. It's like everyone's just trying to stay alive until showtime.
When you guys come home from Merriweather, are there places around the DMV that you're going to get to hit up? I know it's a quick, you have Pittsburgh starts the tour the night before, then we're doing Merriweather, then getting right out. Are there places that you'll be able to hit before the show? Like, got to go to spots?
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Pittsburgh, we have the amazing family that came from Pittsburgh to Rockville ages ago and started Giuseppe's. Love Giuseppe's, love Lido's. I'll probably hit both. Um,
Yes.
and our old favorite that no longer exists, La Pizzeria, which was amazing, but we always pay respects to La Pizzeria. And Chris, anything else? Here's the neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your parents always, bring some stuff down from the shore. That's always great. I mean, we're in and out of town. I wish we could be there to celebrate, but I mean, we are there to play the show. So when we're on tour, if we get out, we try to find a good golf course and sneak in 9 holes. So I'm looking forward to that.
I do have one criticism. I was looking in the web store. I love the Rockville Country Club golf shirt. I love the Montgomery County license plate on the Maryland license plate there. It's great. There's not enough Maryland flag for my liking, though. You guys aren't representing the greatest flag of the country. So we need the Maryland flag shirt as a special for Merriweather. Can we make that happen?
I like that. I like that. That's a really good idea. Yes, I think you're right? Because that is the best flag there is. And we haven't really used it that much. Yeah. And you spoke of All Time Low again. They're celebrating 20 years this year. They're great act, great band. Good Charlotte, our friends we just spoke with them. They're up there 30 something years, man. There's a lot of music out of Maryland representing our flag, but we could all, probably show it on
I
the
wouldn't
shirt.
mind picking up one of those shirts at the show for sure. Last thing I'll ask you about, I know you guys got a ton of interviews today and everything. Right. The Ocean's Calling Festival as well. Another big thing that O.A.R. Got to start and everything. I mean, how proud are you guys of how it's grown so much? And you got a great lineup this year, 21 Pilots, Hootie and the Blowfish. Don't sleep on Hootie. They're going to be awesome. And Jet and Dave Matthews and everyone, man. It's going to be a great show.
Listen, Ocean's Calling has been the greatest gift I think that O.A.R. was able to like be a part of, I guess, our entire career. It sums up everything we love about music and the era that we come from, and then everything we love that has happened since. So Tim Sweetwood, our incredible partner of C3, they've enabled us to be part of this thing that has grown so big, and it just celebrates the music we love. So if we love a band that moved us, they're coming to the festival. And then you get a group like 21 Pilots who's like the next thing, and they're like, let's go. And they bring a whole new energy. It's really been the gift that is just keeps giving. And I don't know. I think to say we're thankful is such an understatement.
100%. Well, Marc, Chris, I'd love to talk to you guys for hours and hours more about, going down the ocean for Ocean's Calling and the show at Merriweather and everything. If you guys have time, maybe after the tour, maybe before, I'd love for you to come into DC 101 and hang out with us for a couple hours. That'd be really cool if you can. Open invite. Any day, we'll make it happen. Well, everyone, get your tickets July 24th at Merriweather for the big hometown show with O.A.R. And also Ocean's Calling is coming up. You can see about everything liveoar.com. Boys, thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Love it. Love it. Thank you guys so much.